to Musical People and Journeys. It's the new rock album review show with me, Nigel, and with the wonderful Simon, and with Chris, and with Trish. Welcome, everybody. If you've joined the show for the first time, we review all the latest rock albums, rate them out of 5. Will they get into our Hall of Fame, or will they not? Today's offering is from Orden Ogan and their album Order of Fear. Who are they? Orden Ogan is a German power metal band with...
Orden Ogan.
Orden Ogan, my
Ogan.
Ogan.
Oh,
Ogan.
God, Nigel.
Keep adding a D for no reason.
Put your
Ogan.
in there.
So, it's a German power metal band with elements. The band was formed in 1996 by Sebastian and two Sebastians, one on drums and Levermann on lead vocals. They currently have 3 demos and 7 studio albums and are currently signed with Rain in Phoenix Music. They're also organisers of the German musical festival WinterNachtsTraum, which has featured such bands as Rage, Sinister, Axxis, etc. Founded in June 1996 as Tanzende Aingewaide, the band was renamed Orden Ogan in 1997. OO means Order of Fear, Orden being the German word for order, and Ogan being the Old Celtic word for fear. They released, the band consists its history to begin in 2008 with the release of their first studio album, Veil, which was released via Yona Records in Germany and met with acclaim by European press, and now they are here. Trish, what did you think of OO?
Of OOOO? Oh, well, let me tell you what I thought. This is a bit heavier music-wise from the outset with Kings of the Underworld, and the album is pretty much that same heaviness all the way through with its pulsating drums and guitar riffs. It is a good listen and improves on a few listens more. My favourite track has to be the powerful ballad My Own Worst Enemy. That build up to an epic ending, so leading the album to still be melodic at time. It's a pleaser for devoted fans of Orden Ogan.
What do I think? Well, Orden Ogan is one of my all-time favourite bands, so slightly biased here. And to me, this album did not disappoint. Kings of the Underworld, thunderous opening, just like a look at how amazing the album can be when you don't have a redundant intro track. And then the titular name track keeps up the pace. Moonfire, how could you ever forget that song simply because they chant the name over and over again? But it's be a banger live. The rest of the album carries on with solid Ogan songs. In particular, Princess Solo I really enjoyed, and My Almost Enemy. Some of my favourite tracks. And then it closes out with The Long Darkness, which is brave to close with an 8-minute track, but it's a well-paced track, and I think it felt like a really good ending to the album. I love this album. Though as a die-hard Orden fan, I will say Gunman is still probably my favourite album of theirs, but Order of Fear was great, and I hope they carry on.
You've heard of them before, or come across them? What do you think?
So I confess I haven't, but I really enjoyed the opening to this album. So it comes in, it's big and stompy, and it sounds epic right from the start. And as Trish said, it carries that. I would say it carries that most of the way through. When you start this, it's another one that I thought, we're going to have some screamo before too long, but again, they didn't. I completely agree. Kings of the Underworld is a great way to start, going all the way through Prince of Sorrow and Dreadlord and My Worst Enemy. Brilliant songs. For me, Anthem of the Dark Side was a bit of a change in pace. I think they tried to bring it down a little bit, relax a little bit into the sort of the last three songs. The last 3 songs it's 3 songs, it's 15 minutes, and 2 of them are over 7 minutes long. So they've got a random one in there that's only 54 seconds, which feels a bit strange. And it felt almost a little bit like they ran out of steam towards the end. They brought it back for The Long Darkness, but it just kind of felt like, yes, let's go, let's have a bit of a rest. Oh, wait, we forgot something. So for me, I lost a bit of the enjoyment for it from that. Still a cracking album, but I agree that some of they've got some better stuff in their back catalogue, which is a shame, really.
I've really tried. try. I've really tried to like it. I know how much Will and Simon love this band, and therefore I probably give it more chances than I would have given any other album. Really, it was just. I mean, we hyped on. We did Powerwolf, and one of the reasons I didn't like Powerwolf, the first album, was I thought it was quite generic, and for me, it was okay. It was just okay, but it was rather bland. It wasn't. There wasn't any variation in there, really. I mean, there was a bit. You're right, Simon. It just, sorry, Chris. It kind of tried to lower it down, and towards the end, it was a bit. But I find it quite a boring album, really. I mean, it was just okay. It wasn't anything exciting. When you listen to kind of Powerwolf and the variations, symphonic kind of metal, maybe that's more. I'm more towards that symphonic kind of side of it, but there was something missing, and on one of the albums that we were about to review later on, that might say something. I'll hold that back. Actually, it was just okay. It was just okay. So let's find out. Will Orden, as I like to call them, get into our Hall of Fame? Well, I think it could be close, because let's kick off, Simon. Will, no surprise, give this a 5. Shock of shocks. Simon.
I mean, you might be shocked to discover I also gave it a 5.
Yeah, right. Shock of shocks. Chris.
It's a 3.5 from me again.
Trish.
I went the same as Chris, 3.5.
I also had a 3 in it, but it didn't have the 0.5. It only had a 3 in it. However, that did give it a score of 20, which did give it an average score of 4. So it did, in fact, just about creep into our Hall of Fame. So if you like your power metal, most of us thought it was good. 2 people loved it. They're massive fans, so slightly skewed maybe. Who knows? What do you think out there? What do you think? Do you think this is a great album? Do you agree with me? Do you agree with Simon? Or do you agree with Trish and Cully? Find out. 63rd, 63rd album of all time. 22nd of album of the year. So I don't think it will get into well, it might do. Because it got into our Hall of Fame this year, it may get a wild card. It may get a wild card pick. Who knows? And so we may be revisiting that in our Album of the Year show. In the meantime, thank you very much to my wonderful panel, to Simon, to Chris, and to Trish. Thank you very much, and keep rocking, everybody. Goodbye for now.
Bye.